welcome back from that short break. The show is still The Break Live right here on Dominion Television, your channel of choice where inspiration meets entertainment. Now do well to link up with us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok at Dominion Broadcast, and on X, formerly Twitter, at Dominion Cast. You can watch us live on our website at www.dominion.org.ng, dominion.org.ng. You can also watch us live on our YouTube channel at Dominion Broadcast. The same for Facebook at Dominion Broadcast. All right, thank you for being a part of the show. So for Luayemi at Delacum, you're still here. Together we'll be making sense of what's trending on social media.
Definitely well done. Of course, that was a serious discussion. Okay, so we are talking about this headline that is saying Atiku to pick up ADC membership card. Finally. I mean, looking at the optics, a lot of persons expected that he would definitely pick it up and then, of course, contest for, the president, come 2027 for the general election. So a lot of persons are saying, oh, why should he contest? I mean, I think we are over all of those discussions because it was obvious that Atiku, that was the reason why I think he even left
the PDP,
People's Democratic Party, because it was obvious that he might not get the ticket because it was zoned to the north, the last election, and obviously it will be zoned to the south this time around. So he left, and of course he's going to pick up the party, card, and of course contest for the next election. So the problem now is who's going to emerge as the winner of the primaries. I think that's what we should be
see, when it comes to who's going to emerge, if it comes down to who has the fattest pocket, I think Atiku Abubakar would definitely be at the forefront. But if it comes down to what the members of the political party actually want, then that might be up for debate. It might be subjected to a contest, which we all know of that. Eventually, it might be him, might be someone else. Don't forget that there are so many other people in that party who also want to get the ticket and eventually vie for presidency come 2027. Yeah. And of course, most definitely, we have too many people who can call internally displaced politicians out there who are still looking for where to go to run for presidency or maybe for other positions. But for Atiku Abubakar, when you talk about some of the strongest politicians we have had in Nigeria in the last 20, 30 years, I think he ranks high. He's one of the biggest, and his name still reverberates across the political ecosystem in the country. So I want to believe that Atiku is one person that understands political calculation. At least at the beginning anyway, he knows how to get the ticket. He knows how to do it. Just like Teslim Folani in Ibadan. He knows how to get the ticket. What he does with the ticket is something you cannot guarantee. But most definitely, I think for him to have finally decided to pick up the membership card. Don't forget that he was told to do that in Adamawa, in his polling unit and in his particular unit, and he refused to do that for the last few months. For him to have finally decided to be a member of the ADC, must have done his homework, must have seen who the ESCOs are in the party, must have seen what exactly he can get from them. So he knows exactly what he's doing. So I want to believe that he has done his homework on this one. And there are so many other people in that party. That's why we talked about the implosion within, from within in some political parties in Nigeria, including the APC. The point is the party actually growing or it is swelling in numbers? Because if it is growing, yes, we understand the fact that everyone in the party understands, oh, this is our goal, this is the agenda, and we are following through. But if it is swelling, there will be an implosion eventually because there is no way you bring an Atiku, Rotimi Amechi, Nasir El-Rufai, Rauf Aregbesola, and so many other people into a political party, and you don't think they also have interest in some things. So it might be that the party is swelling or it is growing. But as far as I'm concerned, if Atiku decides to pick up a membership card of a particular political party, he knows for sure that he stands a chance to win that particular ticket in the party. Okay,
speaking of ADC, I don't think we've seen defections in the last few weeks to the ADC, unlike
because nothing is happening yet.
Few months ago when they were all moving, in their numbers.
You will see that tension was definitely go low at a point when you see when you have members of a particular political party who are aggrieved. There is a high tendency that they all move at the same time. You see, so person has moved, another person has moved. When the PDP had this heightened crisis, yes, I think to an extent it has gone down a little bit. But you realize the fact that even on the floor of the House, you were seeing members of the House of Rep moving from one political party to the other. Even city governors, including Akwa Ibom and some other places in the country, they were moving from their political party, the PDP, to the APC. It means that at that point, nothing could stop them. Now, I think we have had a standstill one way or the other. All that is left for these political parties, especially ADC, is now to regroup within the party and see how they can form a structure that is strong enough to fight the APC in the forthcoming election.
Look, I think they're going to slug it out with the likes of the APC and PDP, because regardless of whatever it is that PDP is going through, PDP is still the strongest opposition party in Nigeria, whether you like it or not. And there are claims by some Nigerians that Atiku is more of a businessman than a politician. What do I mean by that? He knows how to, you know, get the ticket, pay the people he needs to pay. But when it comes to playing politics, I think that's why he's not been able to win, presidency over the years. It's been contested for how long now? There are even claims that should he not win this time around, he might still contest again, maybe move to another political party. But I think the People's Democratic Party, they have sworn that they are not going to allow him, come back to their party again. So it depends on him whether he's going to contest again if he doesn't win this particular election. One more thing we should look at is the fact that when people unite for the sake of one thing, sometimes that relationship doesn't last. Look at what happened with the G5. The G5 scattered, I think about a year ago now.
Some people call them they call them the Ashwebi boys at the time. They were also always putting on the same attire. Oh, they were putting some from Benue, from Oyo State, from from the Enugu, and then the Isiago and the like. So
even Wiki, I don't know how Wiki and Makinde became friends in the first place.
You see, when even if you are on the different sides of interest, as long as something brings you together, you don't care about what differences you have. You care about what interest you are pursuing at that time. But as far as that is done, then you move on to the next phase. I think the next phase for Wiki and Makinde is to be on the opposing end once again.
Obviously.
And definitely.
And one, we have to leave the party for the other. As it stands now.
Well, I don't think Makinde will leave the party for Wiki right now, because he's still a sitting governor of the PDP.
Wiki is not ready to leave too.
For Wiki, he's not ready to leave. They have tried so many times to push him out of the party, off the cliff. He has refused to leave. I think he has a stronghold. His future is buried in that political party. Whoever will push Wiki out of that party must be really strong.
Well, we'll never say never, actually. I mean, for people like that,
I think it will eventually boil down to
we expect.
If Wiki wants to leave by himself.
Yeah.
I think that will be the final result. Someone will just tell him.
Don't forget that the new PDP chairman called on Trump to come and intervene.
I mean,
so
that was the highest of insensitivity I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, but we wish Atiku well. He's going to pick up the cards today. Whether he's going to contest, he's obviously going to contest. But whether he's going to win the primaries, it depends on him. But according to me, I think Atiku is a certified businessman. He knows how to play his game well. So let's be hopeful for him. Okay,
this will be the convenient time to, draw the curtain onto today's edition. But very quickly, I want to take this comment, and that is one coming from Evan Strait. Says Atiku is a movement. He has his foot soldiers across the country, so you would understand. And then someone says Santenten says nice, and you have this particular one under the same post with a different idea. He says, dear official bat, it was such a good thing to see you hold a security meeting with the service chiefs, especially on a Sunday. We are also glad to know that the worshippers abducted in the church in Kwara State have regained their freedom. Well, thank you for being a part of the show so far. See you again tomorrow, same time, same station. Samson Balogun is my name.
All right, thank you for being a part of the show. Do not forget to always dream big. My name is Wayemi Adela. For now.